I remember the first time I played Slender in 2012. It was so simple, but so dreadfully terrifying. It's just you, alone in the forest, being hunted by this guy. I was never brave enough to play it alone, always wanting a friend in the room watching behind me, you know what I'm talking about. And it got me thinking at the time about cooperative Slender, where you and a buddy search for the 8 pages. But I figured cooperative Slender wouldn't be scary anymore because things aren't as scary when you're with friends. That's why most of us prefer to watch scary movies in groups. But let me back up. You see, in the mid-2000s, horror games were really just action games, but darker. It is not possible to experience true fear while holding a loaded double-barrel shotgun, okay? And that's what separates the survival horror genre from regular horror. In survival horror, your only defense against your adversaries is running and hiding. Like in 2011's Amnesia, where your health is your sanity level, which slowly drains when you're near monsters or in the dark, making darkness an actual enemy in Amnesia. In 2020, Phasmophobia took the sanity mechanic and adapted it into a cooperative horror game where you play as a group of paranormal investigators identifying which type of ghost haunts each level. Except you do this whilst simultaneously being hunted by said ghost.
Oh shit.
Each player becomes vulnerable once their sanity level drops low enough, but unlike Amnesia where your sanity level drops in darkness, your sanity level in Phas drops when you're in isolation. This gives you a mechanical incentive to stick with your team.
Give me a hug.
There's all these tools you'll use to gather evidence, like the thermometer, the EMF reader, the dot projector. But the tool that really steals the show is the spirit box, which you use to talk to the ghost with your own microphone.
Is anybody here?
From behind.
The game uses the Windows Voice Recognition API, which makes your voice input an actual game mechanic, something untried since Hey You Pikachu.
Watch this. Pikachu, come here. Pikachu, good job. Pikachu, here's what you say.
Most of the time if you're gaming with your friends, you're going to be using a dedicated voice application like Discord running parallel to the game, right? But if you play Phasmophobia that way, you're only getting half the experience as opposed to using the in-game voice chat. Because the in-game chat uses proximity voice, which means people get quieter the farther away from you they get, just like in real life.
I repeat, we have a ghost orb. It is a revenant.
Bro, what did I tell you?
What? Oh, you're dead.
You're dead, run. Don't let it see you.
I see you.
Now you do have radios in Phasmophobia that you can use to communicate over larger distances, but the ghosts can actually disrupt the radio frequency when they are feeling aggressive, which is a particularly significant obstacle to the person who I call the man in the chair, whose role it is to stay in the van and monitor the cameras, maps, health displays, and keep the team updated.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Temp stopped at like 60.
Good horror media, be it books, movies, or whatever, all need to manage a delicate balance between dread and relief. Too much dread will sterilize the tension, and too much relief is just boring. Regulating this balance is relatively straightforward in linear formats, but in a video game, where the player is free to roam at any pace they like, this balance can easily be thrown off. Lots of horror games struggle because they are too terrifying, and in Phasmophobia's case, too boring. But Phasmophobia really only walked so that Lethal Company could run. In Lethal Company, you are a group of corporate scavengers flying down to various moons to collect scrap. It's very similar to Phasmophobia, 4 human players against terrifying, procedurally generated monsters.
We are in trouble.
Oh, fuck!
There's lots of tools to buy, including radios, which circumvent the proximity chat at the expense of an inventory slot, and microphone input, again, is a game mechanic that can alert monsters to your presence if you're not quiet. Sometimes you even have to turn off your radio to sneak by certain creatures.
Over there.
And when you die in Lethal Company, you cannot communicate to your teammates anymore.
Oh, that quick save.
Drop me the coke! Drop me the coke!
There's a man in a chair in Lethal Company again, except they don't just act as the team's communicator, they act in many ways as the team's guardian angel.
Oh shit. Wait,
Oh my god, thank you. Holy
wait,
shit.
damn, you saved that man's life. Damn.
Bro, there was a fucking bug on my face.
The one thing that makes Lethal Company so much better than Phasmophobia is the time limit. Each time you land on a moon, there is a 15-minute timer before your company-provided ship will automatically take off and leave you behind. This has the effect of raising the tension so much more effectively. A Phasmophobia level can last an hour plus if the team is really taking their time gathering evidence. In Lethal Company, you gotta get in, get your shit, and get out, or risk losing everything that you have built up to that point. Because every 3 days in Lethal Company, you are assigned an ever-increasing quota that you must meet, or you risk being ejected into space. I love cooperative video games. Games where team players are more valuable than skilled players, where the mechanics of the game necessitate a strong team capable of making quick decisions in the face of dynamic situations. Before, I didn't think cooperative horror games were possible because having a team of friends makes it less scary. But that's because I failed to realize the additional layers of gameplay that fear and dread could offer, allowing you to use your friends as this psychological crutch to get you through those terrifying moments, because things are less scary when you're not alone, but that doesn't hinder cooperative horror games. It only makes them more exciting.
Wish me luck.
Oh, good luck. Oh shit, man.
Oh, I'm gonna hit you! I'm gonna hit you!
Holy shit, dude.